You say it every time, but you still haven't bought one.
No, I was just looking at them.
Okay. Is everybody ready?
Pretty much good to go. I'm messing with some spells, but good.
Okay.
Do we know how long till Nelson gets here from his office next year?
Did I bring? I did bring my. I need to eat, but I'll be able to log on while eating. I'll say probably 20 minutes or so, maybe 30 tops. Okay. Ash, would you like to once again give us a recap?
Yeah, I gotta get signed at tabletop.
Okay. Can you hold down?
Hold it.
Oh, hi. Yes, I would. Okay. So we started last session, ending from a long rest in level 2 of the caverns. We saw a few new faces in there from the last time we were there. Two groups that we haven't seen before. We went up to the more disheveled of the two groups, and we asked how to get to the next part of the caverns, and they said basically go. The deepest part is to the south. So we went back in after resting to look for the guys who originally attacked us again. Followed some blood drips. Went south a lot of times. Ran into a swarm of insects and a constrictor snake, which took a lot of bites out of me. And eventually killed it and continued southeast. And then we fought some insects and a Niobe. We dealt a lot of damage. I got unconscious again. Edward killed it with the Eldritch Blast. We found a notch in the wall with Edward's perception check. And we found a lot of loot. And we also found the dead bodies of the two people that had attacked us in their group. Edward pocketed the platinum pieces, which we didn't know about, and then we got a lot of gold pieces, silver pieces, a ring of protection. And now we returned back to the hallway. We leveled up to level 3, and now we are resting.
Okay. And I have a calendar as promised. I've just sent it to myself real quick. I think I'm going to. Let's. Good. Now I'll be able to look at that in full. So I will have an official date for you guys here in a moment. Let's see.
Okay, I should be connected to tabletop. Who said we were absent?
All right. So I'm gonna put the days of the week. All right, in the D&D, I guess, chat. Sean, 35. And your day is... Let me see if I can get... What are... Warrior... Unity... And... The months I will do later because they're probably... But I'll give you the month now. The month is Colin Spin. It is... Colin Spin. Day. 22nd. Actually, day is Scorn. Date 22nd. I'll give you a year at some point. I don't remember how he does years. Get out now. I only have to vibrate it and he runs. He doesn't even... I never have to shock him.
I knew you wouldn't. I knew he would hate the vibrate.
He knows he hates it. Alright.
Just like a bunny.
So, you guys made your way past the Wall of the Dead, back into the Halls of Suffering to rest. Said you achieved level 3? Did you level up?
Yes.
Let's check. I don't think we chose your level 2 spells. You did not choose your level 2 spells. You did add your health. I think that was all a druid got at level 3, right? Yep. Or just the extra spells. So just go through the level 2 spells and figure out what you want. Alright, so so you did a full rest, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, it is, we'll call it, you're not sure the exact time, but let's just say it feels like you've been in there for roughly a full day, maybe a little more.
What, in the caverns altogether, or?
Yeah.
Well, we've long rested twice so far, so it's probably been 2.5, maybe 3 days.
8 hours.
Oh, true. Never mind.
She's on a 24-hour sleep cycle.
Okay. So, you're rested. Which way would you like to go? What would you like to do? What do you want to accomplish here?
Either for me, exploration, or just on to the next level. That's up to you guys.
You know, we killed them. We know. Is it still south, right? We think southwest.
Yeah, south. Yeah, next.
Or we could mean. Do we have any idea what's west or east? Did anyone mention? I don't think so, right?
Nope. Two, I believe. Yeah, your spells slot per level. How many? I think you get 2 that you can use.
Spells, not cantrips, right?
Yeah. Guys, can you remind me with druid spells? Do the druids just know them all and can just like cast in slots from any of them, or do they have to be prepared ahead of time, or what?
She knows them all. She just has to prepare it after a long rest for the day, so she can interchange it day to day. But for that day, she knows that set of spells.
Yeah, you still have to. You know them all on the outside. You still have to pick like what bucket.
So like if she knows she's going to water the next day, she can prepare like underwater breathing that morning. But you know, but you can change it from day to day.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
So
You also probably get a couple of bonus spells from your. Actually, I don't know if you're low level yet. I thought your circle might give you like a bonus.
2 that you can cast. Just write. I guess write them all down or something like that on your spell list.
I have them right here, but I want to write the ones that
I'm gonna buy you droop cards.
Alright, but you can also cast from any of them, but you just have spell slots that burn up when you use them.
Yeah, but where do I write them down?
Your spell sheet.
There should,
D&d
yeah,
Beyond.
if you go to the spell section.
What is this thing?
Yeah.
You're using handwritten sheet, not D&d Beyond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So either write them all down, or honestly, D&d Beyond is gonna be your easiest thing.
Let's
You
get chat.
can literally
I gotta make
change
sure I'm not
the
missing anything.
Well, I have the book in my lap because we got done really late last time, so I didn't go over my new spells. So I'm trying to like go over them now, unfortunately.
It's fine. We'll just move on. You can do that while we do this.
No, we were.
I don't know.
I don't have anything to write them down. So she said. Oh no, she said write them down.
Just 5 minutes. Neither mind. Alright. So, did you guys kind of tacitly decide who's the party leader?
We haven't argued about that yet.
No, we have not argued.
Okay.
We can roll these for it.
It's alright.
Nice
Or it'll develop
Nice
organically.
roll.
Or y'all can elect somebody. Or it doesn't need a leader. Y'all can be a bunch of dirty communists. Who knows?
Very democratic.
The all chiefs.
Alright. I assume you guys kind of maybe Is there anyone actually besides Onwin who has a 4-hour rest period?
Probably not.
Is it just her?
I don't know about King, but as
Yeah, I don't know.
human, I need a solid like 8 to 9 hours.
I need a full 8.
Do you want
Say
me
that
to-
again?
I need a full 8.
Full 8. All right. Yes, I think she's the only one. All right. So you sleep. You wake up. You guys stretch. Not sure again what time of day it is, being that you're so far down in the caverns. All indication of the night-day cycles above has been thoroughly lost. You see new faces around. At this point, generally no one here is someone you recognize. Most of the people that were here when you first entered, they have moved on. Those who were injured have already healed enough so that they could either leave the caves entirely or continue on to, their trek beyond. If you would like to gain bearings of any kind, you may. You can ask around. Either that or you can leave it a complete surprise and just trek into the darkness. What would you like to do?
I don't know about the rest of the party, Ken, but I think we should explore more of level 2. Maybe get a sense of what these caverns have to share with us before we dive deeper and maybe have more dangerous foes.
Good to me.
I'll go back to my pocket and take out Screech and send him west. Maybe like 100 feet, just to see what he sees.
All right.
Yeah, not
It
too
goes
far.
as,
He's
yeah.
down in the troubles of you.
What do you think is west?
70.
I'm staring at a cross on the left. The hand of obscurity is hovering over your direction.
You guys should have this thing over here. There you go. Let's get that revealed again.
Okay, yeah. This one's on the map.
All right. So, about 70 feet down, the hallway forks.
Just one go left.
There's a left and a right.
Flip a
And
coin.
on the left.
All right. And you start going down this way.
Yeah, and I'll just let them know, like, hey, it's a long way down, so we should start catching up. Like, we'll just catch up to the bat, essentially. But yeah, that's.
Let's
Yeah.
One second. Yes.
How big is a scimitar?
A scimitar?
Mhm.
So you remember the swords that the Dothraki had in Game of Thrones?
Like an Alibaba sword.
Yeah,
The curved one.
pretty much the same thing as that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, that happened too. Like, remember I was watching Rise of Empires?
Yeah.
That's
With their curved sword.
yeah, yeah, scimitars. Some of my favorite swords. Not gonna lie. All right. So yeah, you continue on, and
I'm back.
you what's up, buddy? We're literally just getting started. Everyone just peeled away from the halls of suffering and made their first steps into the new parts, the newest hallway of the cave. Nothing has happened.
Cool.
Yet.
Is that a wall that we see right in front of us here?
It's just a shadow.
Oh, okay.
Are you eating
I
your
gotta fix my vision.
Are you eating your back guano, Nelson?
I mean,
Oh yeah, I imagine you guys are feeling mighty hungry.
if no one wants to use the good berry spell, then I do have a ration, I believe.
I think I've got 15 pounds of crap.
Is that a cantrip or a first level spell? It's a first level spell, isn't it?
A what?
Good berries? Isn't that a first level spell for you?
It might be a spell slot.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna want to burn a first level spell slot probably for that, especially since you guys have so much food right now.
Yeah, we're close to supplies, it's fine.
Where were we? Yeah, so you come up the hallway, and well, I should probably determine. Sorry. Something.
One left. One less.
15.
Okay. That down one.
Okay. I'm just gonna take notes on my phone, okay?
About what?
Later.
All right. As you approach this right here, this area where the candle's on, you come upon a group of adventurers with they kind of got a cart, small cart with them, and a draft animal. The animal's known as a rothe. It basically looks like a big bull. And this thing is freaking out. It basically accidentally took a left turn into this little nook, and they're trying to back it out, but it's like thrashing around and freaking out, and the cart's stuck, and it's getting so agitated that it's bordering on violence and trying to attack the merchants here. And breaking and busting up their cart in the process.
Okay, I run over and start to whoa the animal and help out.
Whoaing it has no effect. How close do you get to the animal?
About 5 feet. I'm gonna try to grab it. Doesn't have a halter or something, and try to
Yeah, it has reins.
I
yeah.
can speak with
I'm gonna
animals.
try to rein it in.
Mhm. You can.
Ashley,
Yeah.
I can speak with animals.
Okay, we'll do that behind me while I'm trying to do it.
Okay. What do I do for that?
What kind of spell is that?
It's a spell, right? It's a spell slot.
It is a spell. It's a level 1 spell. I can't do this on play. Okay? Because I want to play. I can't do this too. Can I just use my first ones and do this tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine.
Just take the hit and... I'll do that.
Quick question. What, you were Circle of the Land, right?
What's that? She was Circle of the Land, yeah.
Yes.
Why do you ask?
I was checking. I didn't know if she got the abilities off that, so I was just checking what's off. It's for,
Okay. Ashley, do a would it be an athletics check to try to grab the reins?
Sure. Either that or animal handling.
Animal handling sounds more accurate.
Well, I rolled a 16. What am I adding? Animal handling or athletics?
I guess I'll do animal handling.
Alright, it'll be a total of 18 then.
You are able to grab the reins. Roll a strength check.
You're about to get yeeted.
All right, you cast your spell.
Yeah.
What do you say to the animal?
Well, I don't want to make you mad, but that's what I missed.
What do you mean?
All I heard was you walk up to an animal, and I didn't hear anything else.
Well, she walked up to an animal.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 for my strength.
The thing got stuck in this cavern area, this little nook, and it's like thrashing around. It can't back up. It's trapped because the cart is stuck, and it's like freaking out.
Okay.
Trying to get out. The merchants are having a hard time getting the thing under control, and it's basically busting up the cart and doing even some damage to the merchants in the process as well. Ashley went up and got control of the reins. You said, what was your strength check?
15.
All right, you start pulling on it, and it's working. It's not bouncing, or like jumping as high or anything like that anymore. It's definitely like pulling towards you, and sees that you've got it, but it's not. It's still freaking out. It's not calming down at all.
What I wanted to do was like unhook it off of the cart and just like kind of hold it, like move it away from the cart so we could get the cart unstuck, and then like I'll hopefully hook it back up. Is what my plan is overall.
I tell it to calm down. We're here to help. But I need to know what to roll.
You would roll probably persuasion. All you hear in return is just you get this really confused, anxious energy. And it just keeps saying, like, you get the word trapped back in your mind.
So,
So roll a d20.
okay, so you feel trapped. We're here to help. 17.
It understands you. It's still freaking out. It's kind of, you get the sense that it's asking how, but it's not actually saying the word how because it doesn't know the word how.
Can I
Help
can I
trapped.
try to unhook it
Help trapped.
from the cart?
Say that again.
Can I try to unhook it from the cart?
You can sure try.
While everyone's focused on this animal, what are the merchants doing?
They're trying to lift the cart, and basically, so the cart is sideways, like left to right a little bit, kind of on a diagonal, and it's snagged on the wall. So they're actually physically like trying to lift and drag the cart so it's more up and down the hallway, so it can actually back out and give the Rothe some freedom.
Can I go to help with the cart, but also give our road some eyes and tell them to like take a look?
What was the second part you asked? Also do what?
Kind of turn to our resident rogue and or whoever can catch my eyes, and like say kind of like take a look what's going on inside the caravan, like scope out what they got.
Sure.
I'll go dig around to the caravan and take a poke inside.
Yeah, like not in an obvious way. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
I'll pretend like I'm trying to help, but I'm actually just looking at what they have.
The only thing you're really able to see are some that's loose anyway. Anything outside of crates or chests or boxes are like linens and furs.
They sell. Grab them.
All right. So what do you say to the beast?
I know you feel scared. I'm here to help. We're not gonna cause you harm. We're gonna get you unstuck, untrapped.
You get the sense that it says, like hurry.
Okay, so roll again.
You don't have to. You see the beast calm down a little bit. Melor, you said you're gonna help with the cart.
Yeah.
Roll a strength check. Ash, were you still trying to unhook it or no?
Yes.
All right, go for unhooking it.
Who wants
To, for my
Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
I wasn't trying to be stealthy. I was trying to hook him as fast as I can.
All right. So you get back to the yoke. Let's see, what would that be? The character shoes it in here still.
Don't need the page, please.
So just a heads up, I'm a 20.
So for you, I'm gonna say it basically because it's so startled and doesn't expect you back there. It kicks back and tries to kick you, but it misses. Miller, sorry, what'd you say your strength check was?
21 strength check.
All right, yeah, you are able to handily help them lift that cart with basically 4 of these guys plus you. You lift the cart and start sliding it out towards the center of the hallway. And I assume you then push it back?
Yeah, whatever direction they're trying to get us to go.
Okay. Yep, you were able to start pushing the cart back. Ashley, you're able to see this with hold of the reins. You are able to guide the Rothe back if you'd like. Would you like to say anything to the Rothe?
How did it get so scared in the first place? Like, how did it get in that situation?
You're just trapped.
Well, it had to do something to get trapped.
It accidentally went like this into this hallway.
Oh,
And then when it backed out, the cart kept hitting the wall. And it started freaking out.
okay.
So it's not going to tell you that, but it's apparent from
That's
the
part
layout
I
of everything, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to say anything else to the Rothe, now that they're guiding it back out.
And say thank you for letting us help.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask
you see that the Rothe calms down now that it's untrapped. It's still very agitated, and you see in its eyes that it's really freaked out.
I'm gonna ask the merchants if they're alright. If they need any more help.
You see that they're a little, like some of them are a little bruised and banged up. One took a pretty bad thunk from the whole thing, and trying to get this massive cart unstuck wasn't easy with it constantly thrashing back and forth. But they're glad the ordeal's over, and they thank you all.
Say, hey, you guys heading anywhere in particular?
Oh, you're gonna throw these curveballs at me, huh? Oh, where'd my thing go? Hold on.
I'm just trying to figure out if they have a known destination or if they're kind of figuring it out. That's all.
Hold on.
In a general sense, like, hey, are they worth following or are they
Well, right now we're trying to reconnect with the merchant road south of here, but beyond that, we're heading to the Varin district of Anguran Ral.
What was the district? I just didn't hear.
Varin, Varn.
Would I know it all? Is that like a fabric trade post type of thing?
You wouldn't know off the top of your head, no.
Okay.
But if you ask, I'm sure they'll tell you.
Okay, but they're basically heading back.
Huh?
in general, they're heading back the other way. They're going south, following that main road that we know. May lead deeper.
Based on the way that they're headed, well, no, they tell you they're not headed back to go to the Merchant Road. They're headed south directly from here to get back to the Merchant Road.
Okay, my bad. From the darkness, is there a path south, or are we in a dead end?
No, there's still plenty of cavern going south here.
Okay, sorry, just missed that. Lighting here. So, all right, so we have a. I didn't realize we had a path south. We're good.
Yeah, so once again they thank you. And then they start heading down south through the corridor. One of them kind of takes the reins from Caressa and thanks her very much, and then walks over to the Rothe's head and starts petting it to soothe it, and let it know it's okay. And the merchants start on their way.
You guys hear me?
What's that?
Let's ask them what they have to trade.
Oh, well, they'll stop in their tracks and they'll
Like
turn.
times.
Sorry, I didn't hear. I had to turn you up. I didn't actually hear you on that one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's say we have any assortment of fine fabrics, linens, silks, furs, whatever you may desire to try and enhance your comfort while you're down here trekking through the caves. Do you need any blankets? Do you need shawls, scarves, shirts, bedrolls? We have most of what we have are luxury items.
Point at my armor indicating that I'm asking if they have anything more rugged than leather armor.
They wouldn't know. Then no, we don't have armor, but we do have. Oh crap! DM knowledge. What are the names of those? Like the stitched shirts underneath, not just tunics, but like the padded, stitched shirt things that went under armor. You guys know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Studded armor?
Under armor, yeah, basically. But you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What is it?
I know what you mean. I don't know the name.
No.
But yeah, that would be the extent of what they have for something worn. And they have some nice, like, really comfortable clothing, leisure clothes, pajamas. The only thing they would have for armor would be like really comfortable padded undershirts that you would wear under like steel plate armor. But yeah, other than that, they wouldn't have anything like that. But they have high-end bedrolls to enhance comfort. They'd have like thicker undersides. They also have like some bedrolls with like down like covers. Yeah, like down covers, goose feather covers, comfortable pillows, anything in the lap of luxury revolving around, like I said, linens and such. They would have it.
An academic
calendar. Fuck. That's fucked up. I don't need it now. You guys are in Colin spin. That's what I'm determining.
It's an Aketon. A-K-E-T-O-N. It looks like. Or Gambeson? Gambeson.
That sounds right.
That sounds right, yeah.
Nothing though.
Okay, so Gambeson actually is armor. It's the Aketon you wear underneath it. Or underneath like padded. It's a padded shirt, basically.
So we keep moving.
Yeah, do we want to follow them south though, or do we want to go up the other way?
We got about 70 meters straight, or we can go back.
So, guys, just to make sure I got the right ability, is
I'm so happy.
we just have a path south right now and a path like northwest, right?
Path south, path north. Is that west? I think so. Yes.
I mean, these are horrible.
Very careful, please. Yeah, so basically, if you follow them south, is that the way you're gonna go? You're just gonna continue south?
I would just say for exploring, following like the merchant road probably isn't the best in terms of exploration. So I would say turn the other way.
Makes sense.
Which way is the big green hand pointing for all you? Is that north?
That's north.
That'd be north, yeah.
Okay.
If you move around the map, there's a corner that has a compass rose on it.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry,
So
I think it
nice.
was facing the sea.
Oh, Jesus.
We came from the north. We're walking south.
We only got one piece off.
Is the compass where the green hand of obscurity is right now?
No, the compass is way off in the corner of the map.
Zoom way out.
Zoom way
It's.
out. Yeah.
Can you guys see my hand? Or no?
Brown one? I see the brown one. This one over here.
No, not the brown one.
Okay.
So if I take this, this is where the compass is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say I would head northwest to avoid the main merchant road.
Okay.
Northwest being we have to go up slightly north and then what I would assume is west.
Yes. This way. I'm down to clown.
Oh, let's go.
And we're moseying.
So you go up, and you swing a left.
Why do I have a ruler now? What did I do? How did I screw that up?
What's going on here? Alright, so you continue up this hallway. And, you know, you see some adventurers. Why did that happen? That was weird. Pass to and fro. You actually see some extra adventurers kind of like just resting in this hallway as kind of an extension of the Hall of Suffering. Mostly it's just, you know, people doing what you're doing, just exploring.
Can we say we don't trust testing adventurers anymore?
Yes.
You don't trust them?
No, not after what happened.
With the bandits?
Yeah, we're now scarred for life.
I don't know.
Hey, you did it, DM. That's your fault.
needs you.
Stab me in the back one, shame on you. Stab me in the back twice. My fault.
Let me see this. Yeah, it looks like you guys kind of passed this whole hallway as it just so happens completely uneventfully. And you come back to this intersection, which you recognize as the intersection you first entered into level 2. The level 2 section of the caverns. In.
We head back to the candlestick and go south from there.
Sounds good. Yeah, you saw mostly anything that was dead in that hallway where it was already killed by passing adventurers, kind of in
What
a...
if we go east at this intersection here?
Which one?
The one we
This one right here?
Yeah.
You will notice that the grade of this hallway starts inclining.
Oh, like returning up?
That is what you can infer, indeed.
Let me just get some line of sight, because, 120
Yeah, yeah.
meters. Okay. Gotcha. Boom. Done. Cool. Let's go.
I'll just turn and say, I guess most of this place has been explored, so I guess we'll follow the merchant.
At this intersection, I want to take a peek quick.
Yeah, I was just gonna message you.
120. Yep. 70, 80, 90. Wow. It's a long straight shot. That's about as far as I can see. Holy crap. Okay,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Yes,
it is.
That path goes a long ways, and it seems to open up a bit. Let me just peek around this corner, see if we got anything else on this side waiting for us. And we stop. Okay, so we got a cavern off to the right here, and we got what appears to be a quite large open space over here. Do I see anything moving around in there?
You don't.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll tell you what you see. You see rooms along the walls.
Thank you.
Edward's like a seeing eye selfie stick. You just hold them up and you can see forever.
120 meters, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, really good, really good.
I'm used to not having dark vision, and now I've got the opposite of that.
Use it, use it.
Just double check my description real quick.
I need it to get that put out.
Mm.
In this one, just help this purpose.
Okay.
Well, I like the idea of going to the big path. I don't know what you do about you guys, but I will warn you, it does look to be some webs. There might be some cool stuff, but
Which way was that?
that's towards the big path on the left here.
Well,
I don't do scooters.
I mean, we gotta go back that way sort of anyway, so this might be a shortcut.
You guys go first. I'll stand back.
Stealthily take the lead and conjure a psychic blade to cut the cobwebs as we go.
Nice. All right, the psychic blade cuts.
This way, right?
Yes, you're correct.
All right.
I don't know how to turn my guy.
As you approach the mouth of that cavern, you see the incidence of webs get more common and even grow thicker. There aren't webs that completely block the opening, so you're able to pass through this very wide section of the hall pretty easily. There's also a step down. Are you actually going that far ahead? Or are you just looking at what you can see because you have dark vision?
He doesn't have dark vision. He has a torch.
Oh, he has a torch?
Yep.
Right,
All right.
Lantern. So 30 or 80, I think I said that was.
No.
All right, where am I at? I grab this thing.
Lantern's 30 foot. Of dim light and bright light 30 feet, additional dim of 30 feet. So technically you can see dim light 60 feet.
Oh, hold on. Well, you guys gotta also let me. Don't go too fast. I gotta read things and tell you. So first and foremost, as you first come into the hallway, So back yonder this way, you find 10 copper, 11 silver, a gold piece, and 4 platinum pieces. And also, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'll do you two. I need this thing. Thank you, sweetie. Let's see. Where was... I think it was in equipment, correct? Probably towards the end. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Here it is. You find a knife. It has been worn. It also has an engraving just above the handguard. What would that be? The tang, right? I think.
Hilt.
No, that's not the tang.
Hilt.
It's just above the crossguard. The tang goes inside the hilt. That's right.
No.
So yeah, it'd be just above the handguard. It says, 2 Corinthian. May this keep you safe in your time of need.
Alright, we want to grab that just in case. Or do we want to leave it?
Is it a sharp blade? How does it look as far as effectiveness as a weapon?
It's definitely usable as a weapon. Let me also see. Even or odd. Odd. It is steel. Get out. Yeah, I mean it's a little worn and weathered. You can tell it's been down here for a little while. But it's not in such rough shape that it's like brittle or anything like that or rusted. So it's usable. Do you continue down the hallway?
Was that money we found? Was that each or was that total?
Total.
Are we just gonna put that in the group stash, or do you want to split that up?
Yeah, I mean, it's like 11 gold and 4 plat. I just put it in the party loot unless anyone.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take that knife, that dagger, or whatever.
Okay.
I tried using this nail, but it hurt too much.
So yeah, you guys continue down the hallway?
Does that item have a name?
So it had an engraving on it, if that's what you're... Is that what you're asking?
Oh, I'm just wondering how I add that to my inventory.
Do personalized dagger.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys continue down. When you reach this area of the hallway, this nook, you see a tower shield that noticeably covers multiple bodies. There are some cobwebs covering the bodies as well, just from what can you say? It doesn't look like the webs, the way they're placed, is any indication of why these bodies are here or why these people have since been deceased. It just seems like just from the passage of time and the life of the creatures continued, that webs have been formed as they would.
continue, right? With our eyes peeled.
I'm specifically looking up because I'm worried about the cave opening up top.
Okay. You're just passing. So you're passing by the bodies, just continuing on.
Can we check?
The body.
Yeah, can I just scope out what happened?
How many are there total again?
It looks like 3.
Yeah, can I try and figure out, is there a wound, like an open wound? Are they wearing just basic gear? Like what's their any interpretation of what they were before they became bodies?
You can see that 2 of them are full-size humanoids. You can't tell. They're fully skeletons at this point. You can't tell really from bone structure whether if they were human or elf or drow or half elf or anything like that. But there's something of that sort. But the other one, you can tell by their stature, it was likely a dwarf. In order to discern this, you would have had to have removed the tower shield. You see the tower shield's in really good condition, in spite of, its age. Some of the wood is a little wet and weathered, but there's a lot of metal framing in there that's still really good. It had been a wooden studded tower shield. Among them, you'll see a small wooden box that has a keyhole. And it's locked. And then a pouch. And a kind of a bag behind them.
Can I cast Divine Sense before we go looking in all the bags and shit?
Sure. Your divine sense triggers nothing.
No undead, celestial, or fiend?
Nope.
Okie doke, we can search.
I'll grab the
Try to pick the lock.
Yeah, I'll take the box over.
You can try to pick the lock. You'll find that the mechanism inside is worn and weathered to the point of being broken. So right now the latch is latched with no way of opening it. Beyond either you can forcibly break it or you can take your time during a long rest and use some tools to pull the whole thing apart.
Smash it with your hammer.
How big is the box?
How big is the box?
About I don't know, 8 inches long.
Small jewelry box.
Yeah, kind of like a small jewelry box sort of size. Very
Shake
plain
it
looking.
between-
Oh, okay, so it easily fit in a backpack. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily fit in a backpack, yeah.
I shake it. Do I hear something in there?
You hear some things rustling around in there.
Okay, I throw it in my backpack.
Okay. In the pouch, you find 11 silver, 8 copper, and 2 gold. And does anyone look through the backpack?
Yeah, I'll search back.
Silver, how many what, and how many what?
11 silver, 8 copper, 2 gold.
And I'll search the sack.
All right, in the sack you find a disguise kit, a gaming set, and a set of 5 lockpicks.
I'm gonna pull the fake nose out with the glasses on it. I don't think this is for me. And I'll kind of offer it to anyone who wants it.
I check out the bodies and look to see if they have all their limbs and all their fingers and stuff like that. That they should be.
They do.
Okay.
The gaming set that you find is a set of knuckle bones.
Okay. I'll keep that and offer the lockpicks.
Okay.
Did I see Kendall? Did somebody break a lockpick in level 1? I can't remember.
You didn't. Broke
I don't think so.
bowstring.
Bowstring.
Yeah. Aside from that, I mean, you find some clothing among them. I mean, their linen clothes are in tatters and have basically weathered away at this point. They weren't wearing any steel armor, because any steel armor at this point, probably since the tower shield survived, you would imagine that the steel armor would have as well. You find kind of the remnants of some gloves and boots. Two of the boots have stood the test of time better than the others, so you can tell they were very well crafted, and they're resting on the body of the skeleton that also had the pack on him with the disguise kit, the gaming set, and the 5 lockpicks.
I'll say, as we're taking our time here, can I ask Detect Magic actually to just see if anything pulses in 60 feet?
What's the distance on that again?
60 feet, but I can't see anything behind cover. Let me double check. It would only be like anything in the immediate area.
It's an hour to stand here.
Get that dagger out good. While that's happening. Yes.
10.
You said it's 60 feet and what now?
So I would basically say, as we're kind of exploring this little nook or general area, it's 10 minutes to cast. It would last up to 10 minutes long, and then it would sense any magic within 30 feet.
30 feet of you?
Yeah.
Is the party good with waiting, I guess say 10 minutes in game, quote unquote, for detect magic?
Yeah.
Alright, so the party agrees to wait the 10 minutes. I guess they continue searching in the meantime. And it stays up for 10 minutes, you said. So in the immediate 30-foot area, you do not detect magic.
Okay, and I'll just leave. It's a concentration throw. I'll just leave it up.
Sounds good. Let's see. Did anyone mention continuing to inspect anything else that I had mentioned? The clothing, the boots, the anything like that?
No, I was gonna try and see if we could, like, there's no obvious wounds or
Are there any
like.
symbols?
Nope, nothing like that.
Okay.
These are an old set of bodies. And you probably find it interesting that at this point no one has actually bothered to inspect them before you.
Alright, I guess we should continue if I don't have the detect magic spell.
I
Alright.
pick up one of their skulls and throw it down the hall into the big room as far as I can throw.
Alright, doing that. Roll perception.
A 13.
You don't see or hear anything other than the echo of the skull shattering on the floor. How does the paladin feel about desecrating the dead like this?
I give him a little dirty look.
You guys continue down the hallway?
I stand back. I'm not leaving the cave for going in that room. I'm staying in the hallway.
Yeah, I'll take the lead with my shield up, kind of slow. Let's say going a little more stealthy now.
All right. You see more, weapons, shields, tatters of clothing begin to litter the floor. You'll find even more coins littered on the floor. Let's see. Let's just do it like this. 4 copper, 60 silver, 14 gold, and 6 platinum.
Can I turn to Edward and ask him if he can see, like, whispers, as it's starting to get a little creepy in here? Can he see to the open cavern? I only have 60 feet, so I can't. And I know he's kind of... So you can see all the way down, right?
I can see the end wall. That's all I can see. It's a giant cavern, and there's some stuff in there, but it's spooky and webby, and there is here to be some metal stuff in there, but
We're sending my buddy in.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, is it worth like scouting ahead? Like, does it open up to a bigger cavern?
It's a very large cavern in front of this doorway. I don't know how much bigger it is because I have a narrow cone of vision, but it's like 100 feet.
Okay, all right. So I'll take your advice and I'll pull Screech out, and I'll see if he can. I'll talk to him. I'll give him like a. I can't do bat noises. Screech to Screech. I'm gonna go into him and go into his eyes and see what he can see about 100 feet out.
Right in front of the entry to this big room, is that a pillar or is that hole?
It's a pillar, so it's kind of got a slight gradient up from this light gray one, and then the dark gray one is a steep gradient, and then the black is the actual pillar where it connects to the ceiling. Where I could have sworn that I had snakes, centipedes, bats, swarms, minutes, Alright, give me 1 second. I don't know why that's there. Weird. Okay.
Disconnected.
Disconnected.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh, did it? It's alright. I'll get back in here in a second. Yeah, my whole thing froze.
Yeah, we get it. You don't want us to explore this cavern. Okay.
The fuck? Fucking weirdo. Alright, I gotta do this all over again. Load you. Alright, I gotta do this all over again. Make sure you guys can see everything you already saw. I think I loaded way too many resources into this game.
Well, you don't need the dice, yeah, you have so many dice in there.
And it just takes a while.
You can do it later though.
Alright, so that's there, that's there, that's there. That's there. Off. That's lame. Whatever. I'll probably go away next round. Whatever. Next session.
Oh wow.
Alright, now where was I?
Not all classes have the ability to cast rituals without getting their ritual caster feat. Just found that out.
That's the feat I took.
Nice.
Yeah, so my guy, since I knew I was going Eldritch Knight, I figured I'd stick with the Ritual Caster as like a
Smart.
precursor in the magic.
Smart.
The deal. Containers. 3. Bandit can go here. Person can go there. Snake can go here.
I think I accidentally dropped 2 giant spiders on the map.
What happened?
Accident.
It was accidental. You put them.
Well, that's
Oh,
weird.
I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know where they came from.
I don't know where they came from either. Because I didn't pick up giant spiders. I accidentally clicked this thing said deal. Oh my god. Wait, it did a lot more than that. What the hell? Oh, it says infinite. That's freaky. I'm gonna delete that, I think. Creepy, 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 creepy. I went to this thing that said minis to search it, and then I accidentally, instead of doing search, I hit deal. But that's okay. That's weird as shit. All right.
Fixing my vision. Sorry. You only grabbed me. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Put 3 down. You. All right. At this juncture, you were able to see that this cavern is becoming thick with spider webs. Miller, you said you send Screech out?
Yeah, I'll just kind of. Edward let me know that opened up to like a bigger cavern, so I'm gonna. Wherever that direction he pointed me, I can only see 60 feet, so I'm gonna just take his lead on whatever direction that is. Kind of sense.
The same direction as the cavern we just walked through. That hole, it seems just straight down. That's what I can see.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna,
Like 100 feet actually, not 60.
Yeah, so I'll send him to like follow that path and check out that bigger.
All right. Can you roll a perception check for your bat?
Yeah, do you want me to stealth with him first? Like to make sure he's not loud as can be? I mean,
I mean, he's gonna be loud. He has to see.
I mean, a bat's a bat. I don't think you can fly any quieter.
that's
you
what
know?
I'm saying, like, if he rolled a 1 and just smacked into a wall or something, I'm totally for it.
No, just a perception's fine.
Okay. He has. Okay, I'm gonna roll this. It's a 12. What the hell's his perception? It's plus 2. He's got a 14. 13. Sorry.
Can you remind me how the whole thing works? So you see from his eyes like actively, or does he report back to you and then you see?
Warg. He can warg, full warg.
Yeah, I'm gonna ward. In this case, I'm gonna ward it. Like before I talk to him, just kind of being silly, but I'm gonna ward into his.
So it's kind of like Bran at that point.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, that's makes perfect sense. As you're flying, you accidentally fly directly into a spider's web. Do you try to thrash your way out of it?
Yeah, I'll do an initial attempt to escape.
All right, roll it.
Roll what, strength?
Like a strength type of check, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I guess it'd be strength.
He's got a -4 strength, so. So I rolled a 14 with a -4, so he's at straight 10.
You feel the webs grasping Screech's body even more, and as you do this from the ceiling, you see a spider descend and start to wrap Screech in a little bundle.
Okay, I'm gonna bamf, so I can bamf him back into like a pocket domain. So I'm gonna just like flip him out of existence when this happens.
How does that work?
Let me just read it so I can clarify too. Just so I'm not messing.
Familiar, right?
Yeah, he basically disappears. But the way it reads is during, so just to be clear, as an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it awaits for your summons.
Okay.
Alternatively, I could dismiss him forever. This is I just would have done that, like keep him from me.
Okay.
And so he would poof away sometimes.
Okay. So you summon your familiar back to your pocket dimension.
And I'll turn to them like, guys, it's getting a little hairy down there.
Gross. I hate spooters. When I go out into the ocean.
I imagine I'm going to screech an apology when I call him back. Yes, I'll give everybody a heads up.
Owe him a cookie.
You guys want to kill some ladies?
Fine, if you're
That's
up
what
front.
poison's for, right?
I'll stealth up close and try to hide behind that pillar. See what I can see.
Whereabouts? Oh, over to this one?
There-ish.
Okay. Looking around, you're starting to see the gleam of many metal items strewn about the ground beyond. And being that you're only standing, I mean, you could see like 20 feet-ish in any direction. As a rogue, your mind can only begin to imagine what is deeper within this cave. Above you towards the ceiling, you see more webs kind of between the top of the column and the ceiling itself. You see webs around, like some webs on the floor. There are some patches where the webs are thick, so thick that you can't even see the floor itself. Same goes for the walls. I mean, some of the areas they're lightly covered with webs. Other areas are very thick with webs.
I see the spider that was going after Screech.
Who has high nature aside from Onwin?
Negative.
Negative.
Huh?
Just two.
2. I mean, anyone can roll a nature check if they would like.
Well.
What did I do?
14.
Looks like a bunny.
You said a 14?
Yes.
15.
Really? Have a plus 0 to your nature? That doesn't seem right. Oh. Okay. You rolled a 15, 14, 15?
15.
You guys would know about trapdoor spiders in nature, right? The little itty bitty spiders that live in the ground and have like little web doors over their heads, but those are really tiny. However, the clusters of thick webs on the floor, even though they're much larger, kind of remind you of those.
Is anyone a wizard and can cast fireball?
I have arrows dipped in oil.
All my spells.
I was actually so. Huh?
All my spells.
We can throw oil in there and light it up. That's not a bad idea.
I have arrows dipped in oil. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea at all.
I have produced flame.
I think we can save the spell. I mean, until it's a clutch moment.
Cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Oh.
Should we throw some oil flasks in there and just at least light up the floor?
I like yeah, we wanna throw just launch some flask in there and then she just hits fire her little produce flame thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got flasks, so I'll throw one. The thickest part of the spider webs. And hook it.
Say that again.
I'll take a flask of oil. Put out the thickest part of the spider webs.
The one on the floor or the wall, or yeah, floor or wall.
Wherever they look thicker. Like the floor. Yeah.
Closest to you, would probably be, on the wall, like over in this area, like this, right here, one of these two nooks.
Okay.
You said the oil wasn't lit on fire already?
No, it's not. What?
Oh, I was asking if the oil was lit already.
No, it's not.
I have to light it.
Okay. All right. I guess roll an attack roll, or a dex throw, or something. Dex roll.
20.
All right. Yeah, you're good. Amanda, how far? What's the range of fairy fire? Is it 30 feet or 10?
Produce flame.
Produce flame. Sure. What's the range on that? 30 feet or 10? For the love of God. Not enough room in this house.
Produce flame is wait, what?
She can
Flame
hurl the
appears in your
flame
hand.
that she produces.
Flame appears in your hand, harms neither you or anyone else. Shines bright light for 10 feet, and dim light for 10 feet. Also attack with the flame. 30 feet, 30 feet.
And spell. You can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you. Make a ranged spell attack on a hit.
So you don't need a torch if you put the
The
even without
target
dim light.
takes 1d8 fire damage.
Okay, so you'll have to move up right behind him, right behind Ken, and you hurl it. The the clusters of webs ignite. They completely engulf, and quite quickly at that, especially where the cluster is, and also travels up the webs before fizzling out close to the ceiling. From those clusters, you see, various dead bodies kind of collapse out. Some of them are the exoskeletons of insects, larger insects, while some are the bones of adventurers long since past that have been in this cavern.
While the flames are burning, do we see anything further in the room?
Roll a perception check.
Perception.
So with a 12, you rolling perception as well? There's not.
I'm gonna start playing in there. What do I roll? 1d6?
20.
16.
Plus.
For dexterity, +2.
For perception.
+6.
So 22. Ash, you said you got a 20?
21.
21. Mellor, did you get anything? Were you looking around? Or Ed?
Got a mighty 2.
Huh?
Got a mighty 2.
Mighty 2. Alright, you see nothing.
8.
8.
I can see the wall. It's bright as day.
Yeah, right.
But that's it. That's it.
Ken, you see kind of the same kind of glisten and glimmer that you're seeing from the floor with all the metal. You see that from the ceiling too, in a variety of places. Onwin and Caressa, you see the same, and you can tell that they are the glimmer of light across the eyes of spiders, and as well you can pick out the actual like their body structure and their hair, if they have any, that's kind of coming out from their bodies, whether they're on the wall or the ceiling or whatnot in the immediate area. And you also see them start to move. Also, what you notice is that the light cast additional. The light was cast far enough and bright enough that you saw some other spindles of webs throughout the room that are really thick. From one of them nearby, you see a spindle of web that's so large and thick it couldn't be seen through, but from out of the web a lifeless arm hangs. And this one, it's not a skeleton, it's a fresher, more recent death. But you can see the arm essentially from the elbow down, and it's stuck to the wall over here via some webbing. And upon the arm, you can actually visibly see a studded leather bracer. You could even see that the leather straps themselves were cross-laced, and on the face of the bracer was studded into a thick hide was studded into a less thick kind of leather foundation. And you can see that from the way it shined in the center, like there was more I think is luster is shininess, right?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, so yeah, there are 3 spots that showed more luster than the rest of the leather, and it really stood out to you.
Any chance I got a ping on the...
Say that again.
any chance I got a ping on the detect magic, like something magical in the room?
Are you standing where your character currently is? Or did you go into the room a little more?
I haven't been for, I would say, wherever I landed yet. It's fair to where I am right now.
Right here? You said 30 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, you're starting to pick up on at least, a little bit of magic nearby.
How many, counting the eyeballs, how many Spideys do you think me and Onwin see?
I can't tell you what Onwin saw, but I could tell you that, you saw some, so you saw some reflections that looked like one reflection, and it was really tiny. You see others that looked like multiple reflections in a single area. And you're not sure if those are a lot of little things or one big thing. Well, I guess for the one that you did see, because you also saw like the outline of some, you saw whatever was close to you. You saw some, I guess, small, a couple, like a handful of small spiders for sure, kind of in your more immediate vicinity, and then beyond you couldn't really tell. Suffice to say, the reflections were a little inconclusive.
I'll just whisper to the group that there's something magical over there, and just point to wherever you indicated.
Oof, duh. Crack my neck. Alright.
I speak into Anwin's head and say, "Do you see anything out there?"
No, not tonight. It's not happening.
What?
No, it's not happening. He's talking to you. Justin, ask you a question. Ask that again, please.
I speak into Enwin's head and I say, "Do you see anything out there? All I see is webs."
Do I say anything?
I wish you'd pay attention. Shh.
I nodded off. I'm so tired. I don't think I saw some shiny stuff, I guess.
Shiny stuff.
She saw some spiders. And also other shiny things.
Now that
she
she's
couldn't
seeing
tell if there were
spiders,
spiders or not.
Can I see what she's seeing? Can I make 'em
Well,
out?
your perception check was what, an 8?
Oh, it was terrible. But now that she's pointing them out, maybe I know what to look for. Can I see what she's seeing, or is it just no? Because I can see like it's daylight out right now.
So for you, she's pointing out where she saw some of the shiny reflections in the light, as well as the actual movements of spiders. So you are able to discern, in more detail, how many spiders there are, at least that you can see. You can see that there are like some clusters of little spiders. You can see that every here and there are some. When I say small as well, the D&D definition of small, not like to us in real life small.
My size. It's my size.
More or less, yeah, probably a little tinier than you, but okay. Yeah, in your size category.
Not a swarm, but a single. Yeah. Okay.
Justin, I just picture as a bunch of really tiny spiders that just walk on.
There are those too. There are definitely those too. This is this cavern is filled with. This is obviously definitely a nest for spiders strictly, but obviously as far as you guys can tell, the bigger threats aren't the little tiny fuckers running around. It's more along the. Well, I guess there are. The swarm of spiders, because I've been thrown in swarms of centipedes and all that stuff. I think those are actually tiny. Yeah, so your nature checks earlier, you would know that, there is always potential for any spider to have some poison in their bite as well. So, it's not inevitable, but it's also something to worry about. Do you guys keep traveling in, especially, what is it, Melor just said? There's something magical ahead.
Can I ask you one more question? Like, seeing as we're kind of all aware that something's going on now,
Let
is
me.
there like a big, chunky spider that we all kind of begin to notice that would be concerning?
Sounds like they're all hidden still, right?
But I just imagine in my head, like, you guys are beginning to point around the room that, like, hey, watch out for that. Watch out for that.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like a general sense of, like, hey, keep an eye out there. So we just know it's the room's loaded. We don't have an idea of, like.
We could also throw more oil in and make it fire.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yeah, trying to strategize on what we can do
You
here.
could throw it further in and on the walls and stuff.
Oh, for the love of fucking God, this fucking game's pissing me off now.
Yeah, I'm open to any ideas you guys got.
Where would you even fucking chuck that thing?
And one has arachnophobia, so she wants to just.
We could
the
throw
room.
a flask of oil at at the ceiling, over the thickest part of the webs, to have it drip down.
Did you rewind, or what did you do there?
Yeah, hold on a second. There's just too much shit on this fucking. I don't know. I fucked something up and I had to hit undo, and I don't know how much it undid. But there's just too much crap on my table, and it's fucking my shit up real bad. What? Get the fuck out. All this shit, just get out. Delete. Sorry, C3PO and R2, you gotta go. Sorry, Fox from Minecraft, you gotta go. These things gotta go. I don't care anymore.
I don't know if you noticed, but we got a blindfold, which is actually kind of cool.
A what?
You put the blindfold on us, so you remove stuff around and we can't see it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, actually.
It's very neat. I agree.
I mean, I'm just knocking shit over at this point because it's not letting me actually like lift things into the air. It's so obnoxious. Like, this
Let me
game's
go
actually
get another
really
drink.
pissing me off.
I'll be back in a minute.
So while he's doing that, we want to plan. I mean, I'm all for the flask of oil. I don't know how many we got left.
I have 10 alone.
We just want to load the room up and light it.
Shit, some fire.
Like I'll stand at the tunnel, right, and then you guys load the room up, and I'll stand guard.
I have
Where the fuck?
Got 10.
You can throw them 20 feet.
Rest has 10, so we can all like launch them in different directions. And then
Depends
when
on how much space we got. If it goes 100, we can throw them 20.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, fuck
So like
off.
3 at a time, so we slowly progress.
yeah, do we want to each launch 2 maybe? Because we have 10.
So fucking obnoxious.
I mean, here's the thing though, if you each launch 2, they're only going to cover a circle 20 feet around us. And it's within 5 feet of itself, so like...
What the fuck is the point? Like, really? What
Yeah, I
the-
guess we're just trying to sort of create a reaction. Because we don't know how bad it is. You know what I mean?
Sure. That's why I was saying, like, depending on the size, I can't remember the size of the screen, but we'll
Getting
see it
really
again.
mad.
There's also like underground spiders that won't be affected by it until they come out.
Unless their webs burn. I think that's part of the thing you're trying to trigger, right?
Yeah, we don't have a good idea. I don't think we have a good enough idea. We just really want to disrupt things in a
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
protected manner
It's called stuff and pure chaos.
where we're not like standing against.
Do we just want to start combat? Because if I see a spider, hold on.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but this game's not fucking letting me. I'm sorry, I'm getting really fucking pissed.
I'm whispering into, or talking to Mello's head. Do you just want to start? Because I can just start shooting at where I see spiders in this entire cave.
I would say we have extra oil. Like do that as a group action, sort of. That makes sense.
And then start.
Because
And
Kent
then
is free.
and then
Sorry, what'd you say?
Force attacks are free, but I don't know how much damage they'll do to the web from the trapdoors. Just, like, open it up.
Right, I'd rather have sort of one big boom than like you do 2 attacks and then they all come towards it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I'm just trying to. If
Oh,
we're gonna go more like
we could do
surprise.
range attacks too once they're on fire, like once they're on fire.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
hold. I'll hold mine then. I'll do that.
I'd rather give you guys cover so we're not all standing in the middle of the room and like shitstorm happens. Type of thing.
If I was feeling crazy,
I want
I
fucking work. Asshole.
could cast.
You got any other fun magic you think about?
Yeah. I only got 2 slots though.
What do I fucking need? 1, 6, 10.
Yeah, I just got a couple more spells, but nothing. AoE.
Well, I have a great spell I want to use, but I think I only get 2 slots is the problem. Total.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because of Warlock.
All right, hold on. All right, so does anyone step a little further into the cave or no? Or did you guys already?
Do not.
Oh wait, I gotta.
You're still blindfolded here, so once you're done.
Let me make sure you guys are okay here. I gotta redo this. It looks like. Oh, is this already undone?
You can just click on remove blindfold.
Yeah, I just don't want to spoil it.
I don't know where that is.
Are you done?
Kendo is taking off their blindfold.
Yep.
I don't even know how that works.
I can take it off. I just don't want to do it. You're done. You're good.
Oh, is that what you're saying? You guys were blindfolding yourselves so I could set this thing up?
No, you had blindfolded us, but we can remove it.
I don't know how to do. Well, I did it by accident because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So
Very kinky of you.
Are you done?
this object blinds all players when clicked by the black pointer. Oh, so I can just boom.
There you go.
So are you all blindfolded right now?
I'm
no,
not.
not anymore.
Not anymore. So if I do it again,
Yep.
I am.
oh, that's fucking awesome. Okay, I'm not gonna delete that item then.
Cool.
Yeah,
Just in
imagine if
case.
you had like an invisibility spell and you want to move the guy on the map.
All right, don't necessarily fucking pay attention to the names here. What was this? This was
I'm still blindfolded, so whenever.
yeah. All right, that actually makes life very easy in ways. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna set you guys up with. Oh, don't do that.
If you guys are okay with it, I'm gonna like create a pincer for myself. Not a pincer. I'll stand in the top. Sorry.
A plug?
Yes, I will be the dwarven butt plug.
It's a crazy spell, Dwarven butt plug.
That's a level 9 spell.
Jeez.
And if you guys think that's okay, I would guess we would all kind of launch like a semi-circle of oil and then just see what happens type of deal.
All right, I think that'll be fine. Don't pay attention to the name that hovers over. I know exactly what they are. So let's see. Caressa and Melor. Well, hold on. Ken was right here, and Onwin was right behind. So you guys see, pretty close to you, as your light is shining across, across things on the floor. Beyond the weapons and tatters of clothing, and maybe but yeah, just weapons and tatters of clothing. You see a gold chain necklace on the floor nearby with an amber pendant. Probably about 10 feet away from you, to the south. Sticking out like a sore thumb in front of everything, or among everything.
Did that ping on the magical scale?
No, it did not.
Okay. Are you alright if we do sort of this flask of oil thing that we're trying to sort of figure out?
try and fix my eyesight here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You can keep doing that. And as you keep traveling deeper into the cave, you start seeing other treasures as well. I mean, you start seeing, like chalices, maybe of silver and gold, or you see some actual silverware. You start seeing pendants and necklaces and rings. You see a whole manner of treasure in this cave scattered about. Of course, you see coins as well. Nothing's like stuck in a pile. It's all kind of just strewn about.
I'm gonna ready Eldritch Blast in case I see any spiders.
Are you guys? You still want to go with the plan, or do you want to
Yeah,
like?
we're
Stop?
gonna throw oil. while-
You're the close guys. I can do 120 feet. So as soon as I see one, you throw that fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
So-
I'm gonna throw 2 oils, one to my right and one to my straight.
Okay, so we'll do 2, 4, 6. Like I'll do 2,
Yeah.
you'll do 2. Kendall, if you could do 2, so like we'll sort of just blanket the room in oil, like southwest, south, and east. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So from us, 5.
Oh,
I mean, the oil covers. Hold on.
5
Doesn't
feet.
the oil only cover a 5-foot square?
It covers a 5-foot square, and you can throw it up to 20 feet. So
All right, but
I'm
here's the
saying
thing. You got to remember. So if it's a 5-foot square,
10, 20.
these are 10-foot squares. So you got, 4 5-foot squares in a square.
4.
So how many flasks do you have?
I have 10.
And we're gonna
4,
throw 6 into
9 on
2,
me.
3, 4,
So
5,
this
6, 7,
line
8,
potentially
9,
could
10.
also 20 feet. If we're
So
all-
you'd be able to get 2.5 squares, but that assumes that your throws are all good.
Yep.
I mean, your safest bet would be to walk it, but at that point, there's obviously a risk to walking instead of throwing. You said so.
anything.
Caressa has 10.
Yeah, there's already oil down too, right? Like where would that be? Let's say.
We burnt
Oh, it's out already.
that.
It lasts 2 turns, and
Oh, okay, got it.
You have anything to add?
it dries after like an hour or 10 minutes. to
You
do
can
that.
take part in everything. That'll wake you
It's
up.
right here.
The spiders.
I'm tired
I just wanna
too. There's
burn
like the
them.
one fight and done tonight.
Yeah.
That's what they're throwing their shit and I'm burning it. I'm already
Yeah.
contributing my fire.
You're holding the fire. I'm holding the. Eldritch Blast. We're good to go.
Let's throw. What do we gotta do?
I'll throw one right at where the green finger's pointing. There.
All right, how many flasks do you have?
I have 9 on me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, you could cover essentially 2 squares plus part of another if you were to accurately throw all of your flasks.
I don't think we're doing all. We're just doing
To 10 total.
like 10.
Or are you just gonna target like the thickest areas, or do you actually want to blanket everything?
I'm gonna throw mine at the ceiling, at the thickest part of the webs, so it drips down the webs. So when I light it from the ground, it'll climb up the webs and light the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 10 total flasks, and wherever they land, is wherever they land. Nothing too crazy precise.
All right. All right, start burning things. I guess take Ken, give me 1 roll. Or give me 2 rolls.
Dex roll?
Yeah, just give me 2 dex rolls.
First one's 8. Second one is 19.
Okay. There's a thick, I guess, spot of webbing over here by Pink Hand. Whatever over here. Your first throw falls short, but your second throw hits it. Fairy fire it.
Anyone else want to throw?
It's fine, man.
Produce flame it. I always forget which one it is. All right,
Do
just
we
give
see
me a dex
spider
roll.
that got hit there?
20. She
It's
fucking
time to
nails
play.
it. All right, so everything engulfs in flames. You guys see a bunch of little tiny spiders kind of scattering out of it. Like really, really, really tiny spiders.
This is a pillar, right?
Yes.
Copy. Yeah, that's a pillar.
Thank you.
All right, let's do. Is that the smallest they get?
Daddy.
All right. I want you guys to roll initiative.
Do I get to release my bolt?
Yeah, that's fine. Wait, for what now?
I held an Eldritch Blast for when I saw the first spider after it got hit.
Sure you can.
Okay.
Roll a 17 for initiative.
I
For
rolled 3 for initiative, but I rolled a 7 to hit. I probably missed. Did you hear that?
yes.
Okay.
$19.
Mellor rolled a 6 and Caressa rolled a 9.
So Chris
Alright.
9, Miller 6. Onwin had an 18, you said?
19.
19, thank you. Kendall, you had a what? 8?
For initiative, 17.
17, thank you. I'm just writing it all down so I have it too as a double. Double. Okay, so looks like as far as we go, I don't know how the enemies go, but Anwin, Kendall, Carissa, Mellor, then me.
All right. 3. That. Come on, man. This has got to stop. 17. 20. All right. So from out of that nest, a bunch of little tiny spiders come out. Speed's only. Copy.
Excuse me.
And they start moving up. They're in a double move up. What is it? Onwin, it's your turn. These are tiny creatures, so the size of spiders that we actually know in real life. You saw it. You saw it when you rolled your 22.
I'll poison spray them.
These are little itty bitty spiders.
Poison sprays, can't you?
I know, but I mean,
Stomp on them.
you could stomp on them. You could do whatever. If you want to poison spray, that's fine. Roll your attack.
Still
You hit.
Awesome.
Damage.
D6.
12. You should really know this by now, babe.
I told you I need a cheat sheet. We'll work on that tomorrow.
Your cheat sheet's called your character sheet. All right, next is Ken.
I will sneak up to the one right next to me and pull out my psionic blades, psychic blades.
Okay.
Good swing.
You don't have to actually take those out, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I know. 20.
You got me curious, so I read up on that stuff. Super cool.
Yeah. For 5 damage.
All right, you kill it.
And can I move over to another one and then use my bonus action?
Like a 5-foot step? Well, what's
What?
your bonus action?
Another psychic blade.
No, that'd be 2 attacks.
Nope.
No,
Whenever you take an attack action with a light melee weapon you're holding in one hand, you can make a bonus action to attack a different light melee weapon you're holding with the other hand.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, if you like 5 foot over, because that's.
I don't know.
Wait, so could he do that and do a full move and do an attack?
Yeah, they got rid of the 5
He uses the bonus action.
Okay, then yeah, go for it.
Just a heads up, because it's a 3.5 versus a 5 difference. They
Yeah.
kind of nicked the 5-foot step, and they let me move in between as like a accommodation to that.
Yeah,
Okay. So 17 to hit on the next one,
you hit.
and it's another 5 damage.
All right, you kill that one.
That's it.
Next is going to be. Got 2 sets of spiders. These all move up.
That's nice. It's literally on me.
They're little teeny tiny spiders. Yeah, they're crawling around and on you.
I don't like this.
All right, they all move up. Also, we were talking about bonus actions and everything. And even though technically it's an attack, I mean, technically you could use a bonus action to swat something. So I would let you guys swat at these as a bonus action if you guys wanted to. Totally allowing it as a DM. Those other spiders manifested and moved forward. Next up is Caressa.
Alright, I will attack. And then bonus action swat.
Alright, so give me your give me 2 attack rolls.
My first attack is a 17 plus a 5.
You hit. I'm sure you kill that one immediately. Pretty much any hit is going to be an automatic kill. So,
Yeah, well,
and what's
I
your
got an active damage.
Oh man, I love how your max damage hit came with a 1 HP creature instead of that big motherfucker you were fighting last time that downed you.
Alright, and my SWAT is also a 16 plus a 5.
All right, so you got 2 of them. Next up is Melor.
Yeah, I'll follow suit and do an attack and a swat. To attack is a 22. To swat is 22.
Nice.
Perfect. I need the hand of obstruction out of the way.
Yeah, it's a 13 attack damage on my attack.
Okay, those guys are out.
and an 8 on the SWAT.
An 8 on the SWAT.
Oh, sorry, I wrote damage dice in the SWAT, but whatever. The SWAT damage would be.
8 was damage. Okay. Next are going to be the spiders. So they're gonna move up. Let's see. They'll get 5. There would be 5 attacks. Just 1 on each of you. Let me see if I can remember what's what now. Alright. First up, what is there? +4 to hit. Some damage. Alright. We'll go right down the list. First here is... I think this is Onwin right here, right? Or is this Ken? This is Onwin. That's fine. Alright, +4. I believe 13 hits your AC, right?
AC is 13.
Armor class 13. Alright, so it hits. Roll a d20 for a Constitution saving throw.
20.
You nailed it. Alright, so you only take 1 damage. Next was Melor. That'll miss. Next is Ken. I believe that'll hit. Ken, what's your AC?
Can I, before you do that, can I do Sentinel on the one that's attacking Ken?
Is your thing an interrupt or?
The reaction.
It's an interrupt, yes.
Ooh.
All right, so yeah, go for it. I mean, yeah, just roll a SWAT or something like that, because obviously you don't want to use your sword.
I rolled a 7.
Plus what?
No, I rolled a 2 plus a 5.
Oh, yeah, you missed. So Ken, what's your AC?
13.
What?
13.
It came
16.
weird again.
13.
13. All right, so it hits.
13.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
6.
Total. All right, so you take it's 1 piercing damage plus 3 poison damage for a total of 4 damage. And then Caressa, that'll also hit you. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh, 13.
All right, you save, so you only take 1 damage, and then finally, Edward, that'll hit. Same thing, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Is 12.
All right, you save. You only take 1 damage. And then we're back to the top of the order with wait, right? No. Edward's next. Edward has 1 turn, and then we're back to the top of the order.
You get a turn, yeah. Let's see here. So.
Oh yeah, did we ever do your Eldritch Blast?
I did. I rolled a 7. I bet it missed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm right here. It's fuck. That's a lot of damage. I don't want to do that much to everyone. I can hurt everything within 10 feet. I'm not doing that. I'll just try to swat the 2 things in front of me. Since they're so
Okay.
small. Where's it? There. 13.
You hit. And then your other attack?
$15.
Nice. All right, so you kill 2 of them. Onwin, your turn.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
All of those Spideys that came up to us, they weren't
Yeah.
affected by the fire?
Those are the ones that made it out of the fire from the nest that you ignited.
Okay, so there would have been even more?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
Disgusting, right?
Absolutely.
Alright, poison spray, because I got, how many? 3 or 4?
Did I let you swat last turn? I don't think I did I?
No, you came up with that after.
I forgot to mention it. Yeah, just take an extra swat on this turn just to make up for my mistake.
Poison spray first.
Nat 20, you obliterate the thing because spiders are gross and you hate them.
I hate spiders. Okay, and I get 2 swats. Do I do a 1d20?
Just like
Yeah,
a druid
just
to
keep-
be scared of nature and animals.
Alright.
I have arachnophobia, so that's a 7.
Plus. 7 plus what?
Nothing bad, that's a sweetie.
Attack roll. Not dex based, it would be strength based. So let's just do the same as your short sword.
Oh, so plus 3.
That one misses. Give me one more. Same thing.
7,
Alright.
yeah.
Rip.
Swatting. That's meant for my poison.
I guess so. So next up would be Ken.
So with my psychic blade.
You have a psychic blade, a regular attack, and a swat. You powerful bastard.
Psychic blade for 12, and then bonus blade. Well, I should probably tell you what I hit for.
I mean,
No.
they only have 1 HP, so basically any attack is an
okay.
automatic kill.
It was 3. Then my second hit is 21.
Nice.
And then I rolled more than full damage. Or 4 damage. Sorry.
Okay. And then you get last one, or was that the third? Was that your swat?
Well, my bonus action is my second psychic blade.
That's fine. Just
Another
keep.
bonus action.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Do it.
All right.
He's giving us all swats.
I'm giving you all swats.
1.
A 1?
I just peck at it and eat it because I'm a bird.
He
Alright.
rips the leg off.
Next would be the spiders. They get 2 turns, so let me see. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, you guys are down quite a bit anyways. Actually, we'll do one. It'd be 1 set of spiders. Yeah, we'll do 1 set of spiders. You guys took out quite a bit. So, first up, where am I at? Where's my thing? Onwin, that's a miss. Melor, that's a miss. Ken, that is a big miss. Caressa, that is a big hit. Roll your Constitution saving throw.
That's a 10.
Good. That's a good one to save. Because it crit you, but you only take 2 damage. And then Edward, that is a miss.
Yep.
Next up would be Caressa. Actually, did you get a you didn't get your reaction to the attack against Ken either.
Yay, let me do that.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, that one definitely hits.
Okay. It dies. Take that one away.
Alright, now I do my attack on my...
Actually, I would also say do you get that once per turn or is it once per attack? Like or what? Per turn? Okay. Yeah, and then so take your normal attack and swat then.
Yeah, every character gets 1 reaction until the next turn.
I just
Yeah, I
rolled
figured.
2 fucking 2s.
Ashley's back to natural form, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just gonna go take nap.
Who's against
The webs look really comfortable.
Melor, you're next.
Quick question, since I'm finding it very cool. What subclass did Kindle choose? Because that's awesome, by the way.
Say that again?
Soul Knight.
Oh, subclass. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Archetype.
I'm not too familiar with it. That's pretty cool.
Soul
Okay.
Knight.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah,
'Kay.
that's fun stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do my attack and my SWAT. It's a 24, followed by a 16 on the SWAT.
Did you say a 4 then a 16?
Sorry, 24 and a 16.
Oh, nice. All right, so those guys are gone.
Don't worry, the ones by me are still living.
Okay, because I was worried.
After that, it's the spiders and then Edward. So I think there was only 2 left in that group. One's on Onwin. That's a hit. Roll your Constitution saving throw. D20. You fail. Because what's your cons? +2? There are no bonuses other than the actual Constitution modifier, right? Actually, what's your...
Only
it's just a 2,
for
so you
saving
just
throw,
missed.
yeah.
There's saving throws. There's 2 of them that are proficient. Like I'm proficient in Wisdom and Charisma.
Yeah. So you might get a... Yeah, she doesn't get that. So you just missed, and you take 4 damage. And then the other one attacks Caressa. That also hits another Constitution... Dude. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
For Caressa.
For Caressa.
All right,
She's getting the crap kicked out of her, all these things.
You know, she's literally letting the dog out, so I'm rolling for her. She's at a +2. Bam, it's a 5.
Damn it.
Get better
Yeah.
dice, jeez.
I know, right? Another 4 damage to Caressa.
Put the dice on a 20, throw them in the freezer, and show them who's boss.
Yeah, seriously. Edward, you're next.
That's a thing.
All right, I'm gonna try to swat the one next to me.
You see Caressa's also
16?
getting a little beat up by these spiders.
Sure. I'm gonna swat the one next to me with a 16,
All right, that's gone.
and then I'll just blast the one in front of Caressa
Okay,
for 11.
nailed it. Okay.
Hey.
Onwin, you're up. You hit. You hit.
Kill it?
You kill it, then you can swat at one. Okay, that one misses. Next up is Ken. You see 2 spiders still alive.
I'll run over to one of them and psychic bleed it.
Okay,
17.
kill it.
And I'll run over to the other one and psychic bleed it. At 20.
Nice.
It disappears.
With the last spider stamped out, you guys breathe a sigh of relief, which is sharply interrupted as a ear-piercing shriek can be heard from deeper in the cavern. Nothing yet manifests, however. You can see that more spiders descend from the walls onto your position. There's one there.
It's freaking Aerodog.
There's one there. Those are those. And then 2, 3. All right. The bigger one. The smaller ones are more of what you just faced. Let me get rid of that. And the bigger ones are spider swarms. Some are the swarms of insects and other things that you saw from the nest. What did I roll? I rolled 3 and an 8. Let me get down here. Who was last to go? That was Ken, right?
Yep.
3, and 8. So Caressa, you're up.
All right, I will walk up to the 2. And I will attack and swat.
Okay.
Does 11 hit?
It does.
And 17.
Nice. You take out 2 of them.
Nice.
And then I will move next to the rogue in case he gets attacked.
All right. So the swarm will move up to here, and this one will move up to here. The swarm will go for... We got... Oh, hold on. It's 3. That's interesting. That will miss. And the other one... Alright. Oh, this is interesting. These guys don't have poison damage, so you don't have to worry about that. But unfortunately...
Who is it attacking?
It attacked Ken and crit.
I'm going to attack it before it does that.
That was a good call.
It's a 14.
You hit. Roll damage. Hopefully you save this man's life. This is supposed to be my bad dice. My red one's my bad one. How come you never rolled this well when I was a player, you son of a bitch?
So it's 11 total damage.
Nice. You cut it in half.
Yes.
Which means its damage is halved and effectively nullifying the crit. Can you take 12 damage?
Down.
Rip. But you're not dead because that might have been an insta-kill. Alright, you guys see Ken drop.
It says I have to do death saves now.
Yeah, but when it's your turn...
Unless someone else stabilizes you.
Stabilizes,
Or
yeah.
rescues you.
It's Melor's turn. Melor, you have a swarm of spiders right next to you.
Right, so is the one between me and Onwin the swarm? Or is the one?
Yeah.
They're both swarms, actually.
Okay.
This is a swarm and this is a swarm.
Okay.
I got him.
I'm gonna attack the one between me and Onwin for first attack.
Okay.
Not great. That's 11. 11 on the swarm.
That'll hit.
Okay, it'll be a 1d8 plus 5. So, 6.
6 total.
Oh, I could have
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys aren't these guys aren't swattable, right?
Right. The
So
little itty bitty ones are.
what I'll do then, I will burn my action surge, I think, to try and come up with I'll use for my bonus action. I'll attack the giant jumping spider again.
Okay.
That'll be a 21
Nice.
for a
Not
total of much better, 11 damage.
Sorry, how much damage?
11.
Nice. So it's taken 17 so far.
See.
All right. With that, Edward is up.
All right.
You see both swarms are hurt.
Okay. I attacked the one by Ken on the ground.
Okay.
23.
Nice, you hit.
6 damage. And that's all I can do, so I just kind of like stand back here.
Okay. With that, the swarms move up. Or not the swarms, just the little guys. Only 2 are able to try to take attacks. 1 misses, 2 misses. And with that, I believe we're at the top of the order. Onwin. Your turn. Which one would you like to poison spray? You have 2 hurt swarms next to you, and a bunch of little itty-bitty bastards that have just crawled up into your space.
I'll do one of the swarms that's hurt.
Okay.
Is poison spray an area or is it a
Target.
No, it's a
Okay.
target.
It is a target.
We've covered this, I think, every single session now. We are
Listen,
5 for 5.
now I'm going to bring it up next time, motherfucker.
The other weakness is it's only 10 feet, but it's pretty massive
Nice, you hit.
damage.
Roll damage.
For a
Wonderful.
cantrip.
Plus.
3.
You kill it. Nice job, babe. You have a SWAT available for this spider that started crawling up you.
I'm gonna do it. 9. I think.
You hit. Oh, right, because damage is... Never mind. I'll be okay. I'm waiting for damage like a dummy. Ken, you're up. Death saving throw.
How do I do that?
Roll a d20 and get a 10 or higher.
Should be able to do it in the game.
15.
Nice. Alright, so that is a save. So basically you get 3 death saving throws, right? To either stabilize yourself or die. If you hit a natural 20, it counts as 2 saves. If you hit a natural 1, it counts as 2 fails. But since you hit 15, that is 1 save. If you do 2 more saves, you automatically stabilize yourself.
So I'll
you're
roll
1
2
for
more
3
d20s?
No. It's just 1 per turn.
Oh, okay.
So that was a good start to the death saves as of now. Caressa, you are up.
As an action, I'm going to lay on hands our fallen compatriot, and I'm going to give him 10 hit points.
Okay. You are also able to swat at this little spider that started crawling up in your space.
rolled a natural 20.
It super dies.
Super dies.
All right, Ken, you are automatically stabilized and have 10 points added to your health pool.
Sweet. I'm back. I'm back in.
You're back in.
Do I still get a turn now, or no? That was my turn.
Your death save was your turn. Swarm of spiders is up. It's going to go for Caressa. And it's going to miss. And the other one's dead, so that's that one's turn. Next is Mellower. You have a little creepy crawly by you. Actually, two of them. So you can attack and swat.
Yeah, so I got two of the minis back.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it. First one is a 15, followed by the SWAT is a 16.
Nice. Took them both out. Next up is Edward.
So I got the one next to me.
You do.
That's the small one, right?
Yep.
So I can swat that one. 18.
SWAT 18 on the SWAT.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's one more in front of Ken still.
Yeah, right.
Big
this
one?
guy.
The one underneath the green finger of obscurity.
Yep.
Now the pink finger of obscurity.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll use the Eldritch Blast on that guy.
Okay.
18 to hit.
You kill it. Well, actually, you hit it. That's right. What's your damage?
3 damage. I rolled a 1.
Let me see something.
Pretty terrible.
Alright, yeah. So that's still up. All the spiders are gone.
I'm gonna back up. A little
Onwin,
bit.
you are up. You see a little cluster of spiders in front of Ken and Caressa. Alright, roll it.
18.
You hit, roll damage.
5. 7, 8.
You kill it. Nice job.
Woohoo!
Let's see.
Killing creepy crawlies.
I want to see again.
Curious, as a character, do I recognize these spiders as safe to eat?
Ew.
Well, he's a bird.
It's a bird.
Yeah, Kenku's a bird humanoid.
I'm like a raven man.
He's a little raven.
Bird man.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, they're safe to eat.
So that's
Okay.
what you said, like, brand.
I eat them whenever I get hungry. As we're
No,
going.
it's because Steven's character can warg into his bat, or whatever familiar he summons. And that's why I was saying, like, what is the extent of your ability to communicate with him? And he said, in this instance, I'm full warging into my bat. So I was like, oh, like Bran in Game of Thrones. He said, yeah.
Brand. Okay. I thought you said it even
With that, you kind of start noticing that the webs along the walls and ceilings are vibrating. And
Intercom is coming.
what the hell?
Would I know if spiders have any sort of blind sight or tremor sense or any way to sense things without having to actually see things?
Roll a nature check.
Thank you. No, 7. Nope. They definitely don't.
I mean, basic knowledge of spiders is you know that all spiders use their webs to detect the presence of things.
True. Gotcha.
So you can infer that much about these spiders. kind of basic knowledge. With that, as you kind of see the spider webs kind of flicking about and going through movement, let me see if I have. You see a completely new kind of spider enter into the combat. Copy this. Let me get it into chat here. Did I have it in? Yeah, I did. Unlike the smaller... Well, actually, what size are these? Oh, yeah. These are quite a bit... These are more your size. Rather than the tiny beasts that you were just fighting that are literally the size of, you know, any other spider that can fit in your hand. Between the noise of combat and the light that has been shined about, plus the flames that have engulfed the various webs and the smoke that is filling, you know, the ceiling of the room, these spiders, and you can imagine other spiders throughout the cave, have become agitated and very aware of your presence. They crawl about the ceilings and down the wall and surround you, kind of inspecting the surroundings and becoming very not only agitated but apprehensive and threatened at your presence. Okay, so we're sticking with that. We're gonna do this. And who was the last person to go? That was Edward, right?
Thanks. No.
Who went
I did
last?
3
Or
and stayed
Onwin
alive.
went last. Onwin did, 'cause
Yeah.
she poison sprayed those things to death. So, Ken, you are up.
All right. There's one right behind me, right?
There is.
We'll turn around and throw a dagger at it, psychic blade at it.
I thought he said throw a beer too. I said throw one of
22.
your blades. You
A
hit
psychic blade, yeah.
a psychic blade. Okay.
22 and damage is 6.
Nice. Did you say you get a second one as a bonus action?
Yep. I'm doing
Nice.
that now. That's an 8. An 8 hit.
An 8 misses.
All right.
You said 6 was the
That's-
damage you did at the on the onset.
Correct.
I need my mouse.
That's it.
Yep. All right. Next up is Caressa.
I will also attack that same one.
Okay. So you're gonna move up.
Yes. And that's a 14 plus a 5.
That'll hit.
That's for 8 total damage.
All right. It dies. Next up's mine.
Turn back around and just protect our rope.
All right, Melor, you're up.
The guy to the north of me is the biggest
Yeah.
guy on the table.
I mean, they're all the same size. 4 new spiders.
I just wanted to make sure they okay. That's fair. I'm just gonna go for my regular attack then. So I'll just grab my hammer, come over the top of the strike. Oh, that is not good. That's a 7. That's
7
smashing
misses.
And that is all I have right now.
Okay. Edward,
Fully
you're
go.
up. You can see 2 spiders. You can see this one over here at the back wall, and this one kind of hanging to the side of the
Gotcha.
the pillar.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that one.
The
Okay.
pillar one. Okay.
Oh, 18.
I don't know why you're awing that, but okay, it hits.
It rolled into the corner of my screen as a 20, and then it rolled back as a not a 20.
Oh.
And that's hits, so it's 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna back up a little more. I'm gonna move this torch a little bit out of the way. Oh, that's hidden,
Alright.
so I'll let you move it.
All right. These spiders are up. This one's gonna move up. This one's gonna move up.
But
Okay. Alright, first one's gonna miss Onwin. Second one's gonna miss Melor. Third one's gonna miss Caressa. Which leads us back up to Onwin to attack. Poison spray? I imagine.
But I was trying. I couldn't remember which one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Plus. No, 6 plus what? 9 total. That misses. Who was it?
12 too.
On damage? You would have rolled max damage? That sucks. Ken, you're up.
I would. What's the 5 damage?
You can step over this way and flank and get sneak attack damage.
I'll do that.
you get sneak attack as long as there's someone 5 feet. Remember, you don't even need the advantage on that.
You don't need to actually fully flank?
With sneak attack, you have the ability if an ally is within 5 feet of the enemy you're attacking, you don't get advantage, but you do get sneak attack on it.
Oh, okay.
So I just rolled the same thing.
Yeah. Well, it's
It's an additional
Yeah.
d6.
I rolled a nat 1.
Well, roll twice because you have advantage.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Second roll is a 19.
that's much better.
Yeah.
Alright, so
7 damage.
And roll your sneak attack d6s as well.
Sneak attack is a bonus action. I'm going to save my bonus action for my other blade.
Is sneak attack bonus action?
Yeah.
Hold on.
So I hit the one with 5 damage for 7.
No, I think like if you have advantage on a roll, you just get extra damage die onto
Yeah.
it. I don't think
It's
it's
just-
bonus.
Once per turn, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to a creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. So you just add 1d6 to your current attack.
And you don't need advantage if the attack roll if another
Well-
enemy of the target is within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, but if a 7 kills this one, can I use my sneak attack on my bonus action psychic blade?
No,
Okay.
once per turn.
Sneak attack
So-
damage is
And
10.
actually, your sneak attack is 2d6 now. I'm looking at your
Yeah.
character sheet.
Oh, all right. So just one second, real quick. So you said your initial damage was what again? What did you roll?
7.
All right. So your initial roll was a 7 plus what from your first die?
3d6?
I did
6 on your
7
D6?
damage on my on psychic blade, and then 10 damage with sneak attack.
And then you get one more d6 apparently because you get 2d6 at your level.
It was 2 5s.
Yeah, that was 2. That was 2d6.
All right. So what was the total? I'm sorry.
17.
17. Yeah, that'll kill it. Nice. Alright, you said you get one more other Psychic Blade?
Yeah, so I'll turn right around, one at the one next to Carissa.
Okay.
It's 9.
9 misses.
That's it then.
Next is Caressa.
Will attack. It's a 19 total.
You hit.
It's 9 total damage.
Alright, Melor.
So, wait a minute. Where did you?
He's right next to
Yeah,
you.
we're split. I know. I was seeing if it was worth going after your.
No, because that one's
okay.
also damage.
Yeah, they're kind of split. Okay, I'm just gonna go after the one right next to me. I'm gonna try and kind of uppercut him with my hammer and shield him into the wall. That's just my normal attack.
Nice.
20.
That'll hit.
The 1d8 plus 5 for a total of nice max damage 11.
That's not
You kill it.
that was not max damage.
Too short of max.
After Melor is Edward.
So I'll just move up a little bit to see somebody, and then I'll shoot this one over here with Eldritch Blast. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
3 damage.
That'll kill it.
1's on damage, 18's on hit.
Alright.
Back up.
Alright. In this area, you feel a little bit of a calm wash over you. You don't see any more spiders in your immediate vicinity coming after you. Looking around, again, you still see some of the treasures on the ground that have been untouched. And yeah, you can continue in through this cavern as you were.
Can I head over to that brazier in the wall that the magic I detected?
So the brace or the magic you detect is at this, like where you're standing, is more central to the cave. So it'd be southeast. The bracer in the wall is dead east.
Oh, okay. Alright, that was my bad interpretation. Gotcha.
Which one would you like to go towards?
I would like to go towards the magic.
Towards the magic?
Yeah, is the magic in another cave or is it in this cave?
No, the magic's, as far as you can tell, it's in this room.
Okay, I will head towards the magic.
Alright, so you turn and you start going towards the center of the room. Anyone else doing anything in particular?
I'm watching their backs, staying in the doorway.
I'm
Okay.
gonna start walking around and collecting all the glittery stuff.
There we go.
Glittery stuff? Alright, so you grab the, let's see. I'm gonna scroll up real quick. Fucking hell. Alright, so the gold chain with a necklace and the amber pendant, you go and pick it up. Because it was pretty much right where you and Caressa are standing. Inside the amber pendant is, it's a dragonfly that was trapped by the sap that the amber became. And miraculously, somehow, this dragonfly is in perfect symmetry. The necklace, you notice, is broken at the clasp, indicating that it was torn off of whoever was holding it. Also on the ground, as you look into the cave, and especially in the direction that Melor is heading, you see, like I said, some chalices. You'll see 1 gold chalice and 2, you'll see a silver cup. Like I said, some silverware. Now it's actually made of silver itself. You'll see some coins. Again, it'll be 2 copper, 10 gold, 14 silver, and 1 platinum piece.
And what? Okay, so I got a gold necklace, and what was the thing with the firefly?
Well, that's what it was. So the gold necklace had an amber pendant on it.
Okay.
And trapped in the amber is a dragonfly that is perfectly symmetrical. Anyone else looking around for treasure?
I'm watching this back.
I heard you. Who
I said
spoke?
absolutely. Me, yes.
You, yes. Anyone else? All right. Caressa, you ventured down this way. Ken, you're over here. You said you do as well? Do you want to go over to the bracer that was in the wall?
I'm not moving.
You're not moving?
I'm not moving. I'm looking around me.
Mellor
perception
was
check.
gonna do the bracer, right?
I'm heading towards that magic.
Always
The magic
D20.
bracer.
Always.
That's what I thought.
Unless you're rolling damage or something, it's always D20. You see that the coast is clear for the immediate vicinity.
I would like to check out the bracer if no one else is.
Well, the bracer's
Oh,
on
the
the far
bracer-
side of the room from you. It's closer to Onwin at this point. But you find a small ornate reliquary. It's a carved and stained wood idol inlaid with silver, gold, and also with 3 rubies and 2 topaz inlays in a crown set upon the head of this idol.
Would I know what idol it is? Saying that I'm from the city of all the religions.
Probably. Let me get back to you on that. You're asking me questions that I haven't thought that far ahead.
Okay.
All right. Did you say you move at all or no? You just staying put? All right, fine.
I really want those pictures though.
All right, so as Melor approaches the center of the room, all right, you will find, well, with your detect magic up, you will start to find that there are multiple magical items in different directions. At your feet, you find a sword.
Yeah.
Big, small, extra grande.
Great sword.
So lifting it up, you see that the sword, I mean, it's not large. It's a, a normal size sword. It's a long sword. The hilt, isn't two-handed, but it's longer than one-handed. It's a hand and a half sword. You see it has a pretty thick handguard. It's made very it's not very ornate. It's very straightforward, very built to last, you might say, right? Very square. square design to it, almost medieval in fashion, and on the hilt of the blade, or not the hilt, I guess you could say the where would it be? I guess it'd be on the blade itself on the side. Is what languages do you understand?
I think Dwarven, Common. Let me double check.
Yeah, speaking your mic, I can't hear you.
He's checking.
Oh, I think it's Dwarven, Common, and trying to find out the rest. 1 second.
All right.
Where's the language? Proficiency in languages. Common, Draconic, Dwarvis, and Undercommon.
Okay, there's something written on the blade that you don't understand. It's in a language you don't understand.
See him pick up the blade, and I walk over and take a look at it myself.
Do you speak other languages?
All right, roll perception.
"13."
All right, you well, what other languages do you speak? Anything?
Common, Elvish, Goblin, and Thieves' Cant.
You also do not recognize what is written on the blade.
We'll just see if we have anybody else who can.
Then I wave everyone else over to look at it. Yeah.
Alright, I'll walk over as well.
And while they're all looking at that, I'm keeping an eye out for shit creeping up on us.
I speak
moving forward then?
Common, Draconic, Goblin, and Orc.
Common, Goblin, Draconic, and Orc.
Yes.
Edward, do you move forward?
Nope.
No. Okay. No one can understand it. All right.
I look at Miller and I in his head I go, bring it back here.
Yeah, keep it, and when you go back to the hall,
Yeah.
someone there might know.
I'll bring it back to him since he's.
All right. From here, you guys still see a number of treasures in various directions. There's also a couple of backpacks on the ground, and Miller, like I said, you still sense a number of other magical items in various directions.
Yeah, I guess for right now, I'll sheath the sword, considering we're in the middle of, this area. Yeah, and point out whatever direction you give me, I'll point out I'll let everybody know there's some magical things in those directions.
Cool.
All right. Let's see. So in the area of, I guess, these pillars to the south, there's some really thick webs, but you can also get the sense that there are some items down that way about, what's that, like 20 feet south of you. There are also some items on the opposite side of the wall to the east. Nearby, you see a backpack. A little to the north, closer to where the bracer is up against the wall. And some other bags and just trinkets and... there are some other weapons on the floor. You see the occasional, sword of various kinds. You see some spears, javelins, bows, broken arrows. You see some daggers. And if you want to pick up odds and ends, you can. But I'll tell you what the most valuable stuff is.
A morning star.
You do not see a morning star.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna grab the backpack you were talking about and then make my way towards the bracer and the other magical item.
Okay. The backpack you pick up. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? All right. All right. So you pick it up. You inspect it.
Sure.
All right. Inside, you find it's a backpack with an herbalism kit. A book titled Perether's Complete Encyclopedia of Poisons, Venoms, and Toxins. And inside that herbalism kit is 6 vials of a red liquid, all unlabeled. 3 are filled halfway and 3 are filled completely. All right.
The book is an encyclopedia of poisons, toxins, and what else?
Perether's Complete Encyclopedia of Poisons, Venoms, and Toxins.
Okay, then I want to go get those bracers.
All right. They're right here. The bracers. I gotta scroll up here. Where'd it go? 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 Oh, here it is. All right. So the bracer is a black stained bracer. The leather's been stained black. Like I said, it's studded leather, and it is a thick, almost cowhide that has been studded onto like a thinner leather foundation, probably like a deer hide or something like that, or maybe something embossed. There are straps at the edges that essentially are laced. They're cross laces, and that's what, you know, keeps it on your arm as opposed to like buckles. Centered on the bracer and framed by all the stitching on the edges are 2 sapphire jewels. There's one near the wrist and one near the elbow, and at the center there is a silver pendant depicting the Tree of Life. Are you going to try to grab the bracer?
Yes.
All right.
Hook the arm first.
Yeah. As you lift the arm to try and grab the bracer from it, you basically tear the arm free from the spider web.
Nice.
Nice. Melor, you notice pretty much after also Caressa picked up that pack, by the way, that was on the ground. Your detect magic was noticing that whatever magical essence was north of you has now started moving.
Oh, that's not good.
It was probably the vials of it.
Yes. What did I miss?
Ashley, you're so smart.
I got backpack stuffs.
Wait, but what did I just miss there? What files?
You missed. I got a backpack of herbalism kit with 6 vials of unlabeled red liquid, and a book of Perether's Complete Encyclopedia of Poisons, Venoms, and Toxins.
Right, but as soon as you picked up the packs.
I moved away. I moved and then went to get the bracer. So as I was moving away, your detect magic was moving.
Oh, I got you. Sorry, totally
Ashley, you're so smart.
misinterpreted that.
Thank you.
I'm glad you picked up on that. I thought that was a nice little touch. All right. The screech that you guys heard before, you hear again, and it seems to be closer.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
You know what direction it's coming from?
Deeper into the cave system, but Edward, for what it's worth, you see nothing out of the ordinary yet. We have so much more to cover. All right, so the bracer's good. We got.
Didn't you say there was another magical item over here with the bracers?
No, that was it. But there are other magical items that Melor is picking up throughout the cave to the east and to the south.
I'm gonna go over to Edward and beckon him to come closer to the group.
I can see you just fine from here.
I like wave him over and try to get him to come closer because he's being antisocial.
It's okay.
It's
I can
probably
see-
a good thing. It's a good thing to have him cover those two.
I
back
can
walls.
see 120 feet, and I can shoot 120 feet.
Yeah, keep an eye
I'm
on the
fine.
tunnels. Make sure no.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Because last time we went through a tunnel, we got attacked, and spiders. And,
Good idea.
you
Very
know,
good idea.
Spiders like to sneak up on you. Definitely hang back there all alone.
Can you point out some more magical items?
Sure.
Actually, can I give you the sword?
Oh, him.
Edward, before to check out the script on it.
Yeah, I have deep speech in halfling. I could do a roll for Arcana or something if it's some or language. No, I don't know the language if it's not those two.
Edward, roll perception.
Perception, okay. Six. Oh man. Actually, hold on. I gotta roll a d4 here quick. Where's that custom roll again? Where's the custom roll again, Kendall? Where you find that?
Bottom left of the window.
I see it now. Not that.
Yeah, stick it out.
10. I have my pact ability. I'm using that, so I got a plus 4. So it's 10.
So in the distance, in the
It's my
far side
passive.
of the cave, you could have sworn to yourself that you saw a spider. But when you like did a double take, and when you look back, it just like there was nothing there. But it was so weird because, well, one, like I said, you could have sworn you saw it, but two, it also looked like abnormally big for a spider. But
Okay.
it's not there. There's nothing there.
Weird.
Should we pause here before, like, I don't know, maybe a big battle starts?
Not a bad
Pretty
idea.
good
I'm
idea.
actually getting a little tired.
Yeah, me too.
I'm turning me on here.
Rip. There's good
It's a
stuff
good place to
coming,
stop.
too. It's a terrible place to stop. This was exciting me.
Sorry.
All your
Anticipation
players-
is-
Okay, fine.
Love you.
Sorry. My work has been ridiculous.
manager's
Even yesterday,
breathed
I
a
was trying to
sigh
play a
of
board game,
relief.
and I just was getting cranky at my friends because it's like I want to have fun, but I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, you had a long day.
Happy it's all done. I have like 2 cases I can work, but
at 8 p.m.
that's Monday. It's Monday Justin's problem. Maybe Sunday if I'm feeling ballsy.
What?
I've been working hard today too.
Alright, well if that's it, I'm gonna head out.
Do we want to do an
Any cleanup
experience
we gotta
before we
do?
log off, just in case, or do you want to save that for next time?
Say that again?
Do you want to hand out an experience, or do you just want to save that for next time?
I'll save it for next time.
That makes sense. Just want to double check.
Thanks.
Thank
you, guys. Talk to you later.
So 2 weeks, Friday works. Just make sure before we log off.
Probably.
Fiance
7th?
people.
7th, Good Friday.
Hold on.
Whatever you want. If you guys want to do weekly or bi-weekly, whatever you guys want. I got plenty of shit written, so I'm letting you guys decide.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty solid on Friday nights.
Either
For the
day, yeah.
7th for sure. I'll look at the 31st. But I'll let you know this week.
Oh, that's when are you gonna be gone?
Well, that's when I'll be getting back. I don't know what my flight time is.
Okay. Sounds good, baby.
What day is that?
You gotta come get me. So
I have to come get you?
yes, you have to come get me.
I just figured you were taking the car and leaving it there.
You know how expensive that is?
I mean, we do it all the time.
Okay.
There's
I don't
Groupon.
mind. You always say how much you.
Oh, I don't know. I barely fly because it's really small town here, so long-term parking is still not cheap.
You guys Philly or out of somewhere else?
Philly.
Yeah.
Out of
the
Philly, it's
place
only
called
what, like
Parking
25 a day?
Spot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Go
Alright, I'm in now.
Out of Newark. Yeah, we flew out of Newark, New Jersey the other day, right? And we're so used to paying maybe like 20 or 25 bucks a day for parking at Philly.
Yeah.
We get to Newark and it was $65 a day.
That's the other thing I was thinking of. I gotta get those plane tickets done like ASAP because interfere how I'm getting to places. I'll call you this week. That works.
Word. Sounds good to you.
Cool.
Check out it's called The Parking Spot. It's fairly cheap.
And there's Groupons for it.
Well, the whole thing is I'm flying in, so like I wouldn't have a car to park.